Today,
I'm a professional bull rider and I do know how to get dirty.
saddle up for our messiest,
You might land in a big old pile of poop.
stinkiest
Oh, gravy.
human lab ever. 3 rough and tumble cowboys push these cutting-edge laundry products to the limit.
This is cool, really cool. Also good for moms at home.
And moms, this one might be able to clean your kids' clothes in minutes. No bull. Everybody loves these segments, and today we're doing another one. We're doing Human Lab. You guys have seen this, right? It's where we ask some of our viewers to test drive lots of stuff. Beauty products, household products, whatever. Well, today we've got some men in our Human Lab, and they definitely know something about getting down and getting dirty. So they're going to help us out with Human Lab laundry. Watch this.
You know, you might land in a big old pile of poop, or you might land in the mud. It's kind of dirty out there. I'm a professional bull rider and I do know how to get dirty. I don't really have that much time to do my own laundry. So, you know, I wish there was a product out there that, you know, was quick, was easy, and would get the job done right. You're traveling up and down the road and you're not anywhere near a laundromat or a cleaners for, you know, weeks at a time. The longer you wear the same pair of clothes, the more nasty and dirty you're going to feel. So it would definitely be helpful to wash our clothes, you know, on a daily basis.
Bull riding is a pretty hands-on sport. And they don't wash the bulls before you start. I take 2 bags, one equipment bag and then one clothes bag. The worst thing about it is you got to put the dirty clothes right back in with the clean clothes. It's not going to smell sweet. The bull riding can kind of make you nervous a little bit. You're risking your life out there, so it'll kind of make your nerves get up a little bit and sweat some. As for my girlfriend or fans or something, you always want to smell good.
Cowboys have always been big on having their clothes starched and pressed all the time. I may just get off a plane somewhere in town and have to go head to a press conference or an autograph signing or whatnot. Pull the clothes out of the bag and, you know, ultimately they're going to have some wrinkles in them. When you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you perform good. It's tough, and I can't have my shirts looking bad, so I'll make that extra effort to make sure they're not wrinkled. I don't think anybody enjoys ironing. I sure don't. Those old irons they got in the hotel room sometimes don't work very good.
Well, we found some products that claim they can have our 3 cowboys clean up their acts with a lot more ease. We gave Reese Laundry Alternative's Wonder Wash and Spin Dryer. The washer claims to wash a 5-pound load in just a couple of minutes, while the dryer uses spinning action, not heat, to get the wet out of the wash.
Sort the laundry into loads according to the material type. Make sure to add the detergent and water before adding the clothes. Attach the handle and turn the machine at about 1 turn per second for the recommended time. After washing, to drain, insert the water release valve at the bottom of the right of the drum. Now let me check out this spin dryer that they have for me. Begin with the heaviest ones, which will be on the bottom. Once the loading is completed, press down the clothes by hand. Move the switch handle to position 1. The machine will start automatically. When water starts to flow, 2 or 3 minutes depending on clothes, move the switch handle to position 0. The machine will stop. Think this could work?
To get Cord's clothes smelling fresh, we set him up with the Flat D Universal Deodorizer bag that's designed to eliminate clothing odors.
Uses activated charcoal, absorbs odors out of clothes and other garments. Open it up and place items you wish to deodorize in pouch in single layer. We got some dirty socks. Spread them out some. Actually, this shirt probably ought to be good too, so you might just cut just a second. Oh, my gravy. I've already got a pair of socks in there, so I think I'm gonna put 2 shirts in there. We'll come back in about 8 hours and check it out. Seems simple enough. We'll see if it works.
Luke is using a product that should keep him looking like $1 million no matter how long he's away from home.
I need to spray it 8 inches away and spray the fabrics with a sweeping motion until it's slightly damp, and use more spray for heavier fabrics. Tug and smooth away the wrinkles, hang it, and let it dry. Downy, don't fail me now.
Mrs. Clean Jeans, that's the name of the book. Is that funny or what? Mrs. Clean Jeans. Her real name is Tara Aronson. Welcome her. I didn't even know they made a portable laundromat. I mean,
that is very cool, isn't it?
It is so cool.
Very cool.
I hope it works really well because it's cool.
Yes, yes.
You know, when I go on the road for several weeks at a time, I would love any of these products. But there are so many products out there now specifically for getting the laundry done.
Exactly.
Is it making it harder or easier?
Well, it's doing a little bit of both. I think for the most part, having so many choices to deal with all of the new fabrics we have today is terrific. It can also be somewhat confusing. And on the positive side, not only do you have a lot of products, but they also have them for travel. So, I mean, you can, different products
You can
for
go
everything.
nuts.
You can totally go nuts. So you just need to be choosy. I think
Now,
that's
it
the
was
bottom
really
line.
cool to see men doing laundry, though.
Oh, very cool.
Do
Very
men
cool.
generally do a lot of laundry, or more men doing laundry today?
Men in my house do laundry. My son, who is 9, my other son, who is 15, they both do laundry.
Shut up.
Swear. Swear? Either that or they wear dirty clothes.
Did you hear that? She said they either do laundry or they wear dirty clothes.
What else can you do? So yeah, absolutely they do.
You're
Absolutely
Mrs.
they
Clean
do.
Jeans, but you make your kids do the wash.
I don't make them do my wash. But yes,
You segregate the wash.
I do. We all do our own.
I like that. So I'm dying to see how the products worked. Let's watch. To get the mud out, Reese tested Laundry Alternative's Wonder Wash and Spin Dryer. A mini washing machine that washes a 5-pound load and a dryer that uses spinning action rather than heat to dry your clothes.
It's time to see what my clothes look like. The washer, I was extremely satisfied with how well it worked for me. It did its job, it's portable, and it got my clothes clean. The jeans obviously are going to be tougher. Even whenever I take the jeans to a dry cleaners, they don't get completely clean. So I'm not too disappointed in you know, how they look. The dryer, I would have to say the most impressed with the dryer because it really did. It got the clothes dry extremely fast. I've never seen a tumble dryer get the clothes that dry that quick. They're not completely dry, they're a little bit damp, but they're way drier than a tumble dryer would have them in 3 minutes.
It's the sweet smell of victory for Cord, who tested the Flat D Universal Deodorizer bag.
It really doesn't have any smell. Well, they're still dirty, but I do think it takes some odor out of them. So, I would have to say that this product works.
For Luke, using the Downy Wrinkle Releaser proved to be a breeze compared to his 8 seconds in the saddle.
Well, here are the 2 wrinkled shirts that I used. Let's check out the final product. And you can see it clearly took the majority of the wrinkles out. Now, an iron could definitely get it done better, but it would definitely do in a pinch. I would wear that if I was in a bind, I needed to spray it and go. That would definitely work.
So we're back with our Go Riders. They're all here in our front row. We've got Cord, Luke, and Reese all with us. Welcome them. So, our staff's #1 question for you guys is, you ride real bulls. Do you ever go to a bar with mechanical bulls and, like, impress people or hustle them, try and make a couple bucks?
Well, I'm not old enough to go to the bar, so maybe these guys.
Pumpkin.
Well, I did have a pretty good operation going, but it just blew it now. I'll be on TV.
Oh, we just blew it for you.
We have a bucket machine in our front yard, so I mean it's something that I guess you used to. You grew up practicing with it, and I have been on one in a bar, but after you ride it 30 or 40 seconds and they keep bucking, you'll be pretty sore.
30 or 40 seconds you can do on that? Yeah. I only did 10 seconds the first time I was on one.
I've never been on one.
Missing out.
Or at least I won't admit it.
I digress. So let's change the subject before I get into the rest of that story. Cord, you tried the Universal Deodorizer bag. It's $69.95, but you said it really worked.
It did. Actually, I'm using it this week. After I tried it, actually I have an equipment bag and then I have a clothes bag. And like this event, we ride here, and then we're going from here to Denver, and you have to put the dirty clothes right in with the clean clothes. So I think it's going to work good for me just to keep them separate.
So how does this product work?
It's actually made of activated charcoal, which is one of the best things for removing odors. I always recommend it for like refrigerator odors, if you've got fish smell or whatever.
Can I ask you how long this would last?
It depends on how often you use it. You can use it when it starts being a little bit less effective. You can actually wash it, and it'll go up to about 90% of its performance beforehand.
No kidding.
Yeah, and the neat thing, when he was saying about putting clean and dirty clothes into a gym bag, the neat thing is it will separate the odors, so they will not actually cross. So, I mean, the clean clothes aren't going to smell dirty, and the dirty clothes aren't going to smell dirty.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a wonderful product.
Let's hear it for the bag. So Luke's up next, and Luke did the Downy Wrinkle Releaser. I love this stuff. Do you love this stuff?
Oh, yeah, I think I had about the best deal there. I mean, that's easy to fit in the bag, and as soon as I pulled out my shirts, you know, sprayed it, and, you know, 10, 15 minutes, they just fell out, you know.
And I think this makes the clothes smell nice, too.
It does. It really does. And you can just pop it in your bag.
And it's $5. You get it everywhere.
Yes, really, really nice.
We love you, Downy. But how does this work? How does this product work?
Well, it kind of works with you. You get to do a little work. You spray it on. Usually, like with shirts, you'll want to hang them up. But you actually, if you're wearing, say, a skirt, you can do it on you. So you'll just mist it, not too much, but it really, really works. It works
fantastic.
by lubricating the fibers in your clothes, basically.
No kidding.
Hopefully it's not oil in there, but
so it's like WD-40, but for your
Kind
clothes. Makes things move around.
Exactly. So,
How do you keep your clothes wrinkle-free when you're traveling?
I would say by packing and rolling up your clothes, as opposed to folding like most of us do.
I do that.
I know.
I do the rolls.
Then
Do
you
you
do
do the rolls?
This too.
I usually do the flat folding, so
You got to start doing the rolls.
You bet.
Well, but he's taking the Downy, so I don't.
Yeah, it doesn't
You know, it
matter
doesn't
for him.
matter
Fine,
for the
we'll move
rest of
along.
us, yeah.
Now, Reese tried the whole portable washing system.
Yeah, I guess they figured the time that I saved not going to the bar and riding the mechanical bull I could use on the assembly line of putting this thing together. But yeah, it's I thought the product was great. It worked well. You know, it got my clothes clean, it got them dry. But the product's really just not for me, simply because I fly so much.
I was going to say, if you're flying around a lot, that's difficult. Now, this would be great if you were on a long RV trip,
Yes.
a long road trip.
Yes.
This is cool.
Really cool. Also good for moms at home. It's good for things like delicates. You could use it for diapers.
Or kids on a budget in a dorm.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean,
You don't need a
or
roll of
just-
quarters for this.
Yeah, you definitely don't. And it fits just a few garments in, which is great when you have just a few things that you want to wash and you don't want to use a whole wash.
Yeah, this seems like a very green product, too.
Very green, very green.
And this is
no
only,
electricity.
the washer is only $42.95, and the dryer is only $134.
It apparently will pay for itself in like 2 to 4 months, depending on how often you use it. But that's it's amazing.
Do you have any general tips? I know, it is. I think all three of these products are real winners.
They really are.
Now, let me ask you, do you have any general tips for doing laundry when you're out on the road?
Yeah. Don't forget the sink. It's probably the most obvious, but we always say, oh, what are we going to do? I
The
can't
little
wear
buckets
this.
of wool, right? I always have them.
Exactly. And even if you don't have something like that, you can use shampoo. Just your regular shampoo works perfect.
Who knew?
It's a soap, and it's really pretty mild. So, you know, if you got a spot, a stain, just use your sink in your hotel room.
And what about tips in general for stains? These guys see a lot of stains, but so do moms, right?
Oh, yes.
Moms and dads.
Yes, yes. I would say the one thing that most of us do wrong when it comes to stains is we approach it from the right side up. So what we're doing is when we're rubbing it or even dabbing it, we're pushing the stain back into the fabric. So what we want to do is work from the inside out. So what we're doing is pushing it out of the fabric as opposed to rubbing it in.
As opposed to going deeper in.
Exactly, exactly. So
She ain't no Mrs. Clean Jeans for nothing.
some other tips: lemon juice are great
Lemon
for
juice?
whites. Meat tenderizer is really good for protein stains.
Shut up.
Swear. And I know you have that in your
Sprinkle a
kitchen.
little meat tenderizer?
Yes, it will work on eggs, it works on blood, it works on all sorts of proteins. So if you have that,
I'm going to go rub a steak all over me just to try that out. Go home and tenderize my shirt.
Yeah, no.
That's exciting. What about like grass stains? Mom sees a lot of those.
Oh yes, rubbing alcohol is terrific for that.
Shut up.
Swear. You
And
just
it's
go
cheap.
into your kitchen and you'll find all of your laundry products.
And most of us already have the rubbing alcohol.
Yes, we do.
That's
We absolutely
fabulous.
do.
What else? You're fascinating. Give me one more, please.
Oh, God.
What about red wine?
Oh, red wine, definitely cold water.
Cold water.
Are you doing that a lot?
Yes. Just cold water.
Cold water, and then if you can, if there's a lot of it, which there might be, put some salt on it.
Salt. You see,
So
I
what's
knew
gonna
that
do
one.
is-
That's good.
Yeah.
Kosher salt.
Yeah, it can be, yeah, any kind of salt to do, but what the salt is going to do is actually soak up the liquid, so it'll take it out of the fabrics, then you put a little cold water on it and pop it in the wash.
Don't you love her? I'm going to go home and do more laundry. Why don't you put a load in at home and we'll be right back. Heading your way.